Mrs. Servant.
Here.
Ms. Weinstein.
Here.
Mr. Kelleher.
Here.
Mrs. Atkinson.
Here.
Mr. Merkin. Here. Mrs. Winkler.
Here.
Mrs. Mount.
Here. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you for coming out tonight. First, I'd like to say congratulations to all of those middle schoolers, high schoolers, and Lakehurst Lions who graduated 8th and 12th grade. The ceremonies were great. Good job to the administrative staff. Congratulations to Manchester's own Destiny Adams, who is now on a billboard on Route 70 across from the Wendy's over there. I was driving to work the other day. I felt really cool because I was like, oh, I know her. So congratulations, Dennis, and to your daughter as well. Thanks to the PTA for all that they do and for the awesome gift auction that you had Friday night. Alex, you did a good job calling those tickets. Laura and I walked away with some nice prizes. So thank you again to the PTA, and if you're not a member, I encourage you to join, as they do a ton for our students. Thoughts and prayers to the family of Christina Costello. She retired from 25 years of being a paraprofessional in 2013 at Regional Day School. She recently passed away, and I know she had a good reputation at that school, so please keep her family in your thoughts and prayers. Congratulations to all the teachers getting shout outs on the patch. It's nice to see, the nice things being said about you. So hopefully we'll keep seeing more. And prior to tonight's meeting, our policy committee met to review and revise some of our policies, and we follow the guidance of Strauss Esme, which is the legal company that does a lot of the school policies. And that's my report for tonight. You're up.
Hello everyone and happy summer. So on behalf of the Board of Education and the entire school community, I would also like to extend our thoughts and prayers to the family of Christina Costello. I happen to actually know Christina. If you knew her, she was a very sweet woman, worked well at Regional Day and was so beloved there. She was there for over 25 years of service. She did retire in 2013. And we are extending our thoughts and prayers to her and her family. On the agenda this evening, you're going to see that there's a link to the 2024 Spring New Jersey Graduation Proficiency Assessment. It includes both a recording and detailed results presentation. Just a little background. In the spring of 24, 233 students took the New Jersey graduation proficiency at our high school in both English and in math. Overall, 64% of our students were graduation ready through the NJGPA. The state average was 68%, and we feel that actually that is really great progress in terms of what we are doing at the high school. Overall, in math and English language arts, the percentage of students testing as a graduation ready has increased significantly from the last couple of years. And you can see that actually in our presentation that will be shared with you online, but it also is linked to our agenda this evening. I'm going to go over some of the programs because I just want to give a shout out to our staff. They are doing a tremendous job with lots of summer programs that are running. ESY, our extended school year, started, and it is pre-K through 12th grade on July 2nd, and it runs through August 1st. The autism program concludes on August 8th. At the elementary level, the hub of the program is happening at Ridgeway Elementary School, but we also have our pre-K and autism classes stationed at Whiting School. At the elementary, they have Jump Start going on in full swing. The middle school, they have several programs, including our Title I Stepping Up program, our STEM program, our Genius Hour program, our Chorus program, and then of course at the high school we have our summer school, but we also have AIM and our AP Boot Camp. And not to be outdone, but make sure that you understand that outside of the classrooms, our summer extracurricular are in full swing. Our athletic teams are participating in summer practices. The official opening of the athletic season will be August 12th, and I'm sure everybody's looking forward to that. In addition, I would like to congratulate the classes of 2024. It was a wonderful ceremony both at Lakehurst and also at our high school. It was a very hot ceremony. You remember that day. I was sweating it out, but we did a tremendous job. It really went off very, very nicely. Thank you to the middle school staff and thank you to the high school staff, and congratulations to all those graduates. I'd also like to ask you to please save the date. We have on Thursday, August 15th, I see she just walked in, Mrs. Moore, we will have our CPAG meeting that will take place at Pine Lake Park. It's going to be a family night, it's a picnic. Please mark it on your calendars. If you're not familiar with CPAG, it's the Special Education Parent Advisory Group, and we're going to be hosting a picnic at Pine Lake Park that evening. Enjoy the remaining days of summer. Let's hope that summer slows down because we enjoy this time. I'm sure you're all enjoying the sunshine, enjoying times with your family. So we are getting ready and prepared for September. And thank you to everyone for your support.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. At this time, we would like the report from our military ambassador.
I don't really have much to report other than the summer is going very quickly. Other than that, I just want to thank the board and the district for its continued support of our military community and of the students. So, thank you.
Now, Ms. Emily Johnson, I'd like to hear your report for the student government.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. My name is Emily Johnson, and I'm an executive board president at Manchester Township High School. I hope everyone is having a nice summer. And the reason I'm speaking before you tonight is to provide the board with important information regarding future planning for the 2024 to 2025 school year. So as of right now, our whole group SGA meeting will be on August 22nd in between building tours, which our members will be assisting and touring freshmen who are incoming. And we will have our freshman class elections come September. I just want to say thank you for allowing me to represent the MTHS student government at the board meeting this evening. I am truly honored to be here with all of you and have the opportunity to fill all you in on SGA as we're working on. Thank you and have a great night.
Thank you. Good job. Mr. Lorenzen, do you have a report for us?
Yes, just real quick, one item on the agenda that I wanted to discuss. There is a lease purchase on the agenda tonight for approval. This lease purchase is to buy textbooks and some technology for the upcoming school year. The textbooks we are including in this are paired novels at the high school, AP Bio at the high school, chemistry at the high school, street law at the high school, music at the high school, U.S. World History, middle school science, middle school Spanish, and middle school novels. And we're also looking at a writing resource for K-1. So that'll all be lumped into the lease purchase. We received our notice from the Department of Education on what our aid in lieu cost will be for the 24-25 school year. For those of you who are not aware, aid in lieu is a fee we pay for students that go to private schools within 20 miles that we cannot transport. So that fee this year is going to be $1,177 per student. It's a $12 increase over last year, which is one of the smaller increases I've seen. But the district does have 650 students currently that qualify for aid in lieu, and that is expected to rise. The district is responsible for $710 of that cost, and anything over $710 is reimbursed by the state. So they do help a little bit, but we are responsible for $710 of that cost for 650 students. We did not get some great news from the state on health benefit renewal. We are currently with the state health benefit program. Their health benefits run on a calendar year, January to December. So our renewal typically comes in the middle of our budget cycle, which is a problem. But the rates that came out are significantly higher than what were anticipated. In their legacy plans, which is the New Jersey Direct 10, Direct 15, they're anticipating a 20% increase in medical and a 30% increase in prescription. In the Educators Health Plan, which is some of the newer plans, and this is the plan that all new staff coming to work for school districts have to go into. They're anticipating a 5.8% increase in the medical, but a 27% increase in prescription. So, obviously these numbers are extremely high. One of the things we do on an annual basis is we do request our district experience or claims experience to see if we can go out and shop our plans out to private firms. We did do this for this budget that we're in this year for 24-25, but our claims were not good enough for anybody to put in a competitive offer. So we will try to do that again, but those are the rates that we have. So in the meantime, what we're doing now is we're going to look at what we budgeted, what changes have happened up to this point, because we've had a lot of staff changes. We've had people resign, people leave, people retire. And some of those people are leaving with family benefits. New staff members are coming in with single benefits. So we're hoping that with some of that, it'll absorb some of the increased cost. And then lastly, our Ridgeway roof project is scheduled to start, I believe, the first week of August. This is the shingle roof section of the roof. It's a huge building, and it's a lot of roofs, so they're anticipating it'll take them 3 to 4 weeks, but they promised me that they will be done before school starts. Since we do have the ESY programs running in the summer, they are going to work around our programs to make sure that they're not doing things where our classrooms are, but they do anticipate mobilizing. I think it's going to be probably somewhere the week of August 5th, and then hopefully they should be done before they leave. That's my report.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to invite anybody to the microphone to speak on agenda items only. Yes. You guys want to come up? Are there any other board member reports? Is there any old business or correspondence?
There is no old business and no correspondence.
Okay, let's move to the agenda, please. Section 1A, numbers 1 to 4, new business. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Any discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Mr. Servant? Yes. Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mr. Merkin?
I'll abstain from number 2.
Mrs. Wingler?
Yes.
And Mrs. Mann?
Yes. Letter B, grants, B and C. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Okay.
Discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Mr. Servant?
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mr. Merkin?
Yes.
Mrs. Wingler?
Yeah.
Mrs. Mann?
Yes. Okay, section 2, administrative, numbers 1 through 7. Can I get a motion, please?
Motion.
Any discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Mr. Servant?
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mr. Merkin? Mrs. Wingler?
Yes.
And Mrs. Mann?
Yes. B, personnel, numbers 1 through 53. Can I get a motion, please?
Motion.
Okay. Discussion?
There's a lot of internal movement. Congratulations, everybody.
Yes. I would like to say good luck to Ms. Thiefel, Ms. Healy, and Ms. Swain on your new positions. Congratulations. Any other discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Mr. Servant?
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mr. Merkin? Mrs. Wingler?
Yes.
Mrs. Mann?
Yes. C, student personnel, number 1. Can I get a motion, please?
Motion.
Discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Mr. Servant?
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mr. Merkin? Mrs. Wingler?
Yes.
Mrs. Mann?
Yes. D, special services, number 1 and 2. Can I get a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Are these move-ins that we're sending out of district?
So 2 of these are move-ins, and one was home instruction.
Okay. Are we going to do a 30-day trial to see if we have a program that's appropriate for the kids when school starts?
Think so?
We certainly can. All of these were in the works well before July, just so you know. But we certainly will look at the business once they're there for 30 days.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions? Great. Roll call, please.
Mr. Servant.
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher.
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson.
Yes.
Mr. Merkin. Mrs. Winkler.
Yes.
Mrs. Mount.
Yes. Section 3, numbers 1 through 5. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Mrs. Servant.
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher.
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson.
Yes.
Mr. Merkin. Mrs. Winkler.
Yes.
Mrs. Mount.
Yes. At this time, we would like to open the floor for public comment. Would anybody like to come to the podium? I'd like to make a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting. Can I get a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting?
Motion.
All in favor? Aye. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for coming out. Enjoy what's left of summer.